Hello and welcome to Brant's Battalion. It's been a long time since I've covered Black Mesa on this channel. I actually did a playthrough of this game way back in, I want to say 2013, 2014, around that time, when the game hadn't even come out yet. It was still in a developmental stage. It was a mod at the time, and before it came out on Steam and was a full release. And I was going to replay it anyway, so I figured why not record my playthrough and throw the videos up on my channel for anyone that was interested in seeing. So that's what I plan to do. There's no means is this a guarantee that I'm going to do a complete playthrough. We'll see how it goes.
93 degrees.
I suppose the big difference between this version of the game and the one that I covered way back when is that back then they hadn't finished it. They hadn't finished the final act, and they have since done so. And because of that, in the other playthrough I did, the old one, the ending of the game was like a sort of climactic cliffhanger before the final act, and you didn't get to see beyond that point. Whereas now, if we theoretically get to that part, we could, which would be cool, because you would see a complete the complete remake of Half-Life, which is, for those that did not know what this is, it's a remake of the original Half-Life. And by no means do I think that Black Mesa is like a superior version than the original. I like both. I like the original Half-Life and I like Black Mesa for different reasons. I think I prefer the original for its movement and its mechanics. The Gold Source engine means that you can sort of abuse the movement in a way and hop through a level very quickly. You can sort of do the same thing in Source games, but for me personally it's a lot more difficult. But the reason I'm playing Black Mesa as opposed to the original is I really like how Black Mesa builds upon the original specifically in its environmental storytelling. It does a really good job. And it also sort of builds this through line between the original Half-Life and Half-Life 2 that the original couldn't do, because at the time of the original, the characters that would eventually be created in Half-Life 2 weren't designed yet. I believe in the original, in the original playthrough, I also cut this specific chapter. It's called Black Mesa Inbound. It's basically just a tram ride. Its purpose is to help develop the atmosphere of Black Mesa a little bit, give the science facility some character, and settle yourself into what is going to be a wild ride. And I figured this time I would include it. But if you're looking for more of a dramatic gameplay introduction, you might want to skip this chapter, maybe.
In the event of an emergency, passengers are to remain seated and await further instruction. If it is necessary,
there's a cool helicopter down there that's preparing to take off. It's sort of an indication of the sophisticated military hardware that's on display, hinting that this isn't just a standard science facility, but something very high-tech. And who knows, there's so much murmuring right now about Half-Life 3. Obviously there's been rumours about Half-Life 3 since way back when, since pretty much as soon as episode 2 finished and we all thought episode 3 was coming. But those rumours have really picked up a lot of steam recently, pun intended. Here's a security guard that's going to let us through. They'll be helping us throughout our journey. Thank you. Quite an annoying commute for Gordon, I imagine. So, from what I know, I believe that the scientists are housed in a different part of the facility. So they have to take the tram from those living quarters to the science labs. But they're all based in one underground location in Nevada, under the sort of the Mesa desert terrain. A top secret lab.
That the Black Mesa Hazard Course Decathlon will commence this evening at 1900 hours in the Level 3 facility.
It's always odd seeing his age, Gordon Freeman's age, because I played this game so much as a kid, the original so much as a kid, and then Black Mesa as a teen, that I always envisioned Gordon being as much older than me, and yet now obviously I am older than he is at the start of this game. It's a weird feeling. And yeah, we are assigned to the Anomalous Materials Laboratory. And I believe this is like our first, we're like quite new as Gordon Freeman. He's quite new to the base.
Do you have a friend or relative who would make a valuable addition to the Black Mesa team?
There you go, guys. If you're looking for a job in this treacherous market, you can come try your hand at being a Black Mesa security employee. I'm sure that wouldn't be a terrible decision considering what's upcoming. Disaster response priority discretionary. That's an interesting way of putting it. Does that mean that we're supposed to, if there is a disaster, which I'm sure there won't be, we're supposed to not tell anyone, be discreet? There's this cool robot here, very a la Aliens. Pretty soon we'll have a couple of these in each local Tesco's, with like an AI face slapped on a touchscreen at the front. The future. We have a tram maintenance folder and a newspaper with some scientists. Yeah, that's one possible risk of working here, the horrific cancer that you might catch from the radioactive waste. I don't think that the Black Mesa does a particularly good job of protecting its employees, in my personal opinion. As the first sighting of the elusive G-Man, we still don't know who or what they are. As you can see, there's a radioactive spill here. And you see what I mean? Like, these guys are not wearing any form of protective gear, and that guy was just covered in radioactive vapor. Here we are. Game is about to start.
And wait for the security officer to verify your identity. Before exiting the train, be sure to check your area.
And I believe I'm currently late, so hopefully this guy makes a move, gets a move on, I mean. Let me out, please.
Morning, Mr. Freeman.
Good morning.
Looks like you're running late.
I am. Thank you very much. Let's get going.
You know, Barney's been pretty scarce around these parts.
So, Barney, in the original Half-Life, there was no character called Barney. It was a sort of colloquial term used for all the guards in the game. They were just called Barneys. And then Blue Shift, which was an expansion to the original Half-Life, created the character of Barney Calhoun, and then Half-Life 2 expanded it. It became what it is today. I believe this game is set in the 90s, the year that the original Half-Life came out, so all the tech is a bit retro looking now. And here we are, Anomalous Materials.
Hey, Mr. Freeman. I had a bunch of messages for you, but we had a system crash about, I don't know, 20 minutes ago, and I'm still trying to find my phone.
IT problems, I can relate.
It's one of those days, I guess.
There is a problem, there is a button under here which will...
problems down in the test chamber, too, but I think that's all straightened out. They told me to make sure you headed down there as soon as you got into your hazard.
Alrighty. So there's this button which triggers like a red alert. I'm not going to press it because I don't want to be an arsehole. And there is also a like an archaic instant messenger conversation with some references to the original voice lines. Have you seen my coffee cup? That's one that's like included in memes. Do you know who something? Shut up. Says, there you go. And there's the little images of the two original scientists there. And we now have lady scientists. Ugh, this game's gone woke. Just kidding. So the way I plan on playing this is, as I said, I was going to play this anyway. So I'm just going to play it how I would play it, which means...
Oh, would you look at that?
Oh my god, everyone's talking to me. Such sensory overload.
Looks like somebody here owes me lunch.
Good morning.
You have a giant head. Oh, that's a very Simish laugh. It kind of freaks me out. So as I was saying, I'm just going to go through this game how I would like to play it. which means I'm not necessarily going to be seeing all the dialogue or doing all the things. Like, I'm not an achievement hunter or anything like that. You can get an achievement by blowing this casserole up. It's a reference to Half-Life 2 Episode 2. So yeah.
Why do we all have to wear these ridiculous ties?
You can also get an achievement by giving this guy
No toilet paper.
some toilet paper and being a good teammate. Okay.
Oh,
Here you go, buddy.
Heavens.
Let's pick up our HEV suit. Oh, I missed the button. There we go, fits like a glove, especially the glove parts. And the music is by Jill Nielsen, and maybe it's a controversial opinion because a lot of people really like the original Half-Life's drum and bass tracks, and I do too. But I really like what Joel did with the Black Mesa soundtrack. I think he did a really good job, in my personal opinion, especially in the later chapters as well. Yeah, I think he did a really good job. So yeah, this obviously is a game built on Source as opposed to the original, which was Gold Source, which I think was a like a derived from Quake engine, wasn't it? Something like that. Someone can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong about anything. It's a familiar face for Half-Life 2 enjoyers.
Join us, Doctor.
We've just sent the sample down to the test chamber.
We've boosted the anti-mass spectrometer to 105%. Bit of a gamble, but we needed the extra resolution.
The administrator is very concerned that we get a conclusive analysis of today's sample. I gather he went to some lengths to get it.
They're waiting for you, Gordon. In the test chamber.
In
Right.
the test
Come on then.
chamber.
I'll walk you down.
Alrighty. They're waiting for us in the test chamber, so let's get going.
Last-minute preparations for the new experiment.
See, in the original, Kleiner and Eli weren't present, but they put them in Black Mesa. And as I said at the start, I like how it creates like a narrative through line between the two games.
I'm glad you're here. These last-minute changes, they're a bit strange to just... Oh! It's about to go critical.
Oh dear, so you know it's fucked when there's a red screen with failure written on it.
What in the blazes is going on with our equipment?
Definitely not ominous foreshadowing of something terrible gonna go wrong, I'm sure. Alright, let me in, buddy.
Everybody's been looking for you, hombre.
Oh, this is a famous voice actor. See if you can spot who it is.
I'm afraid we'll be deviating a bit from standard
The older
analysis procedure
gentleman.
today, Gordon.
Yes, but with good reason. This is a rare opportunity for us. This is the purest sample we've seen yet.
And potentially the most unstable.
Now, as long as we follow
Half
standard
expect him to call me
insertion
Stanley.
procedures, everything will be fine.
I don't know how you can say that. Although I will admit that the possibility of a resonance cascade scenario
There you
is
go.
extremely
Completely
unlikely.
fine. Extremely
I
unlikely.
just don't feel
Gordon doesn't need to hear all this. He's a highly trained professional. We've assured the administrator that nothing will
Yeah,
go
see?
wrong.
I'm a highly trained professional. Now let me in.
you're right.
I want to get this show on the road.
Gordon,
So much
We
preamble.
have complete confidence in you.
Thank you. You should. I'm
Well,
the
go ahead.
best.
Let's let him in now.
I'm the absolute best at pushing buttons and moving shopping trolleys, as you'll see. I spent 8 years in MIT getting the best of the best science education, and you'll see how much that helps in the following chapters.
Testing. Everything seems to be in order.
All right.
Oh look, they're like
Your
3
suit should keep you
triplets.
comfortable through all
One
this.
without glasses.
The specimen will be delivered to you in a few moments. Now, if you would be so good as to climb up and start the rotors, that way we can bring the anti-mass spectrometer to 80% and hold it there until the carrier arrives.
You got it, boss. I pushed the button. This is probably the most iconic room in all Half-Life, really,
We'll
isn't
take it from
it?
here.
They did a good job
Power
recreating
to
it.
stage 1 emitters in 3, 2, 1.
It's also where you get that classic orange colour,
I'm seeing
so
predictable
associated with
laser
Half-Life.
rays.
I think in the documentary for the original they said that how important this scene coming together was, like it made them feel like they really had a unique game that hadn't been seen before. Because there really wasn't like this level of environmental storytelling at the time.
Work as quickly as you can.
Overhead capacitors to 105%. It's probably not a problem.
Not something you really want to hear when you're right next to the reactor, this like super dangerous,
It's well within acceptable bounds again. Sustaining
you know, this orange lightning,
We've just been informed that the sample is ready.
and someone tells you, oh, it shouldn't be a problem. Anyway, here's the shopping trolley I referenced that we got our degree in order to push effectively. Weird bit of trivia that in the PlayStation 2 version of the game there is a co-op campaign with two ladies, and they actually bring the sample to this test chamber. I have actually played the PlayStation 2 version of Half-Life way back when I was a little kid. Uh-oh. Did you not install an off switch? Well, that's gone. Looks like we're all fucked. Look, I'll try pushing this data flood button. Maybe I can dodge the lightning. Doesn't seem so. And I'm dead. I'm back alive. I'm back in the game, baby. Let's go. Oh. Delicious blue goo. Can we get some gala lungs in the chat, guys? Well, there we go. Well, that was Black Mesa Inbound and Anomalous Materials. Next time, we will see what happens with these unforeseen consequences. Thanks for watching. Take care.